Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Healing Emotions by Dr. Jagriti. Today we are going to cover the topic that what is psychology, what is its nature, meaning and scope. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now what is psychology? Psychology, it is a combination of two words and these words are Greek. The two words psyche and logos. Now, psyche means soul, and it is also mentioned that it also relates to mind. And logos means science or study of a subject. So, if we together or combine this word psychology, it means that it is a scientific study of soul and mind. Now, the question is, what is mind? Mind is different from brain because when we talk of mind, immediately what comes up in our brain, our mind, brain. These two, like, we feel that is there any difference between two? Yes, there is a difference. Look, brain is a structure. It is a part of our central nervous system. You must have heard, you must have read about nervous system. It is divided into two, that is central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Now the brain is the part of central nervous system and its main feature is to coordinate movements, feelings and different functions of the body. And when we talk of mind, it refers to a person's conscience, understanding and thought process. Whatever is going in our thought process, that is mind. We will discuss it later also because these are the words which are again and again used in psychology. Now, there is one more thing, that it is not just psychology is not just a study of soul and mind, but a range of things. I think the difference between brain and mind is clear to you. And now what is soul? We all talk of some energy system. There is some energy system within us. जब तक वो हमारे पास है तब तक हमारी लाइफ है, and it once gone, तो life is also gone. Now we come to definition of psychology. There are the definitions of psychology given by different psychologists, and whichever textbook or reference book is referred in your classroom or by teacher, you go through that. In every book, there are few definitions given of psychology. What I am going to discuss is the content of the definitions are same. Only the words may change. So I am going to discuss the definition given by Wordsworth and Marcus. And definition of psychology is it's the scientific study of the activities of the individual in relation to his environment. Okay. And one more definition is there, which is given by N.L. Mann. Psychology today concerns itself with the scientific investigation of behavior. So see, now what happened? Initially, it was known as the scientific study of soul and mind, consciousness, but now in modern definition of psychology, the emphasis is given on behavior. Now there are few words which we can call the keywords, which are repeatedly you will find in your textbooks when you will study the definition of psychology. Basically, three keywords are there: mental processes, behavior, and experiences. Now we will discuss these three words in detail. First of all, mental process. What is mental process? When I am teaching you, when I am explaining you the concept, something must be going on your mind, isn't it? About the concepts, about me, about so many things, about the people around you. What is that? That is the mental process. Suppose I say 50. 10 plus 5, 10, 5, 50. Now the thing will go 10, 5, 15 means 10 plus 5, 15. If you're thinking this, when I say 10, 5, 15, so this is the mental process which is going on. Few more things. I say apple. Apple. When I say apple, it's circle, it's red in color, it's juicy, it's sweet, so many things together are coming in your mind. Coming now. So all this is mental process. Look, mental process included so many things such as memory, emotions, perceptions, imaginations, thinking, reasoning, everything. Whatever is like mental process is a process when mind is active, and when his mind is active, there is something which is going on in our mind. So this is called mental process, and this mental process goes on and it helps us in adjustment with our day life. So many process, so many activities we do in our daily life, and all require mental processes. So I think this is clear to you all. Now the second keyword is experiences. It's an event that is actually lived through, and these are subjective. Now, when we talk of experiences, let me ask you one question. Since last 1 year and more than 1 year, students are not going to their schools and colleges. You all are at home and studying on online mode and whatever it is. अब मैं अगर पूछूंगी स्कूल कैसा था, स्कूल का एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था, कैसा लगता था स्कूल में, तो different girls or boys will come up with different memories. Some will say it was a very good experience. It was excellent experience. क्या बात थी, शर्ट और ट्यूनिक या ट्राउजर्स, उस पर टाई लगा के स्कूल जाते थे, वैन से जाते थे, वैन पे ढेर सारे फ्रेंड्स थे, वैन वाले भैया बैग्स ऊपर रखते थे, हम लोग उनको छेड़ते थे और हम स्कूल जाते थे, और वहाँ पर फिर फ्रेंड्स मिलते थे ढेर सारे, और टीचर्स मिलती थी, वो टीचर बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाती थी, ये फ्रेंड तो भाई क्या बताएं, आई एम रियली मिसिंग दोज डेज. These are your experiences because these are the things you did last year. Okay. Now the other student may have different experience. Why it is subjective? I am trying to explain this. One is having very good memories of school. One may have क्या यार इतनी गर्मी में बताओ क्लासरूम में बैठे होते, शर्ट टाई, ओफ ओफ हॉरिबल, और वो फ्रेंड्स, उसमें वो देखा था जो मिस एक्स थी वो कैसी थी, अरे मतलब हमेशा गॉसिप, और वो जो टीचर थी वो कितना खराब पढ़ाती थी, और उनकी क्लास में तो ना सो सकते थे ना कुछ कर सकते थे, अब ऑनलाइन मोड अच्छा, बहुत ही हॉरिबल डेज हुए. तो आपका अपना अपना एक्सपीरियंस है. द सेम थिंग वन इज परसीविंग इन अदर मैनर, सम अदर इज परसीविंग इन सम अदर मैनर. दिस इज सब्जेक्टिविटी. एक्सपीरियंसेस आर सब्जेक्टिव. देखो हम एक ही एक्टिविटीज को, व्हाट एक्चुअली इज एक्सपीरियंसेस, व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, हम सब मान लो हम क्लास में तुम्हारे सबको एक एक्टिविटी दे देते हैं, कुछ उस एक्टिविटी को करने में इंजॉय करेंगे, कुछ उस एक्टिविटी को करने में बोर होंगे. जो इंजॉय करेंगे उनके जो एक्सपीरियंसेस होंगे वो पॉजिटिव एक्सपीरियंसेस होंगे उस पर्टिकुलर चीज के साथ. जो ना इंजॉय करेंगे ना बोर होंगे उनके न्यूट्रल एक्सपीरियंसेस होंगे. और कुछ लोग होंगे जो कहेंगे कि भाई व्हाट अ हॉरिबल एक्टिविटी, उनके बहुत ही नेगेटिव और क्रिटिसाइजिंग मेमोरीज होंगे. So these are the experiences and these are subjective because Every individual has his or her own memories related to that particular activity. Now, it is the experiences are the skills or knowledge gained by actually doing a thing, actually performing a thing. When we search for a job, there are columns in which it is written, you need 4 years experience, 2 years experiences. What this means? इसका मतलब है जो काम हमें जिस काम के लिए कंपनी आपको हायर कर रही है उससे रिलेटेड काम आप पहले कर चुके हैं. This is why the companies, when they recruit someone, they ask for experiences. Now, if I say coffee or tea, you will have different memories related to coffee or tea. वो पेट के कैपेचिनो और बहुत सारे स्टारबक बहुत सारे आपके नाम आ सकते हैं या किसी में आते हैं ओ कॉफी डिस्गस्टिंग किसी के मन में आ सकता है टी व्हाट इज दैट और किसी वाह चाय मिल जाए तो सर का दर्द ठीक हो जाए. ऑल दीज आर योर एक्सपीरियंसेस विद पर्टिकुलर थिंग्स. तो already we had gone through mental processes. What are mental processes? That add something in our life, that are responsible for our behavior, and now we have gone through the term experiences. Now the third keyword we are going to discuss is behavior. Behavior is responses or reactions due to some stimulus. They are of two types, overt and covert. When something happens, when some changes in events, objects, these take place, what happens? We give them responses. जब भी कोई चेंज होता है, कोई ऑब्जेक्ट हमारे सामने आता है, कोई घटना घटती है, कोई चीज आती है, तो हम क्या करते हैं? सबसे पहले हम उस पर रिएक्शन देते हैं या रिस्पॉन्सेज देते हैं. सपोज someone has ring the call bell. Okay, what you will do? That is a stimulus that you heard the call bell and now you have opened the door. This is your response to that call bell. Then the guest or whoever has come, he or she entered, you welcomed her or him. You said namaste, hello, hi. So this is your response toward that particular event or particular object or particular person. Whatever situations, conditions comes, we give our reactions to those or we give our responses to those situations. Now these responses are of two types. Now let me tell you. One is overt, which is visible, which is external, which is not within the body, but which is outside the body. And outside, overt, everything is related with O. So remember one thing, O is for overt and O is for outside. अगर आप इस तरह से इसको याद रखेंगे तो ये हमेशा आपको याद रहेगा. Overt is outside, okay? O, outside मतलब it's not within the body, it's outside the body, which we can see, which we can observe. That when someone comes, what you do? I have given the example. You say namaste, hello, all this is outside the body, which we can see. And suppose you touched a hot pan and you removed your hand quickly from that. This is the behavior we can see. You are laughing, you are crying, you are making your faces, you are walking, you are talking. All these things are visible because they are outside. These are overt. Now when we talk about covert, totally covered. C for covert and C for covered. Can't be seen, but it is experienced. It is a part of behavior. Suppose we are walking on a street. Okay, suddenly what happens? We see a snake in the middle of the street. First of all, what happened? Two reactions may come. एक कोई दौड़ के चला जाएगा, एक कोई वहीं पर फ्रीज हो जाएगा. होता है कभी कभी कि हम डेंजरस सिचुएशन में या तो हम भाग जाते हैं या फ्रीज हो जाते हैं या हम अगर कोई ऐसी सिचुएशन होती है तो मुझसे फाइट करने लगते हैं. तो these are the responses which we can see, overt responses. but इसके साथ एक और response हमारे अंदर चल रहा है, धक. क्या हुआ? जो हार्ट बीट है हमारी वो तेज हो गई. फील करो, कभी फियर में रहते होगे तो क्या होता है, जो हार्ट बीट है हमारी वो तेज हो गई. हमारा स्किन पे गैल्वेनिक रिस्पॉन्स, स्किन रिस्पॉन्स होता है, हमारे स्किन में एक लगता है जैसे करंट सा दौड़ रहा है, एकदम से होता है. वो हमारे इंटरनल प्रोसेसेस होते हैं. हमारा रेस्पिरेशन, हमारा ब्रीथिंग चेंज हो जाता है, हमारा पल्स रेट चेंज हो जाता है, हमारा हार्ट रेट चेंज हो जाता है, और हमारे जो लेग्स हैं ट्रेमर्स होने लगते हैं. बहुत सारे इंटरनली हॉर्मोन्स, हमारा जिस तरह का इमोशन होता है, फियर होता है या जो भी रिएक्शन होता है, जिस तरह के हमारे इमोशंस होते हैं उससे रिलेटेड बहुत सारे बॉडी में एक्टिविटी शुरू हो जाती हैं. ग्लैंडुलर चेंजेस होते हैं, हार्मोनल चेंजेस होते हैं. दीज चेंजेस आर नॉट एविडेंट, these changes are not clearly seen, so these comes under covert behavior. So now you have to remember two things: O for overt and O for outside, that is running, walking, talking. Okay, and C for covert, and covert is cover, that cannot be seen: breathing, respiring, and heartbeat faster, palpitations. All this comes under covered. Okay, now these two things are clear to you all? Okay. Okay, one thing is coming again and again, that is stimulus and response. So let's clear what stimulus and response are actually. Look, stimulus is any object or event that elicits a sensory or behavioral response in an organism. Anything due to which you are giving response, anything that comes in your way and you are responding towards it, that object or event is a stimulus. Suppose, how many senses we have? Sense organs we have 5. Okay, if we recall sense organs, eyes, that is visual. What we do through eyes? हम देखते हैं, तो whatever we can see, जो हमें दिखाई पड़ता है. Auditory, what can be heard, जो हमें सुनाई देता है, ऐसा कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट इवेंट जो हमें दिखाई दे रहा है, सुनाई दे रहा है. Third is olfactory, which we are able to smell, that is also a stimulus. Then taste, what we can taste. And last is touch, what we are feeling when someone is touching, something is touching, that may be a pain, that may be any sensation. तो ये हमारे 5 सेंस ऑर्गन्स हैं. अब हमारे एनवायरनमेंट में जो कुछ भी हम देख रहे हैं, जो कुछ भी हम सुन रहे हैं, जो कुछ भी हम महक पा रहे हैं, जो कुछ भी हम टेस्ट कर पा रहे हैं, या जो कुछ भी हम फील कर पा रहे हैं, वो सब हमारे लिए स्टिमुलस है. ऐसा नहीं है कि जो हम देख पा रहे हैं वही स्टिमुलस है. कोई म्यूजिक है जो हमारे कानों में पड़ रहा है, वो भी हमारे लिए स्टिमुलस है, क्योंकि वो उस म्यूजिक पे हम हो सकता है झूमने लगे. दिस इज आवर रिस्पॉन्स टुवर्ड्स दैट पर्टिकुलर स्टिमुलस. कोई खुशबू होती है जिसकी फ्रेग्रेंस में हम बहुत अच्छा फील करते हैं, हम डूब जाते हैं. वी आर गिविंग व्हाट द फ्रेग्रेंस इट इज, आई लव इट. This is our response towards that particular stimulus which is coming through sense organ of, which sense organ? Olfactory, smell, nose. तो इस तरह से there are variety of objects or events in our environment, और जो कि हमारे डिफरेंट सेंस ऑर्गन से हम जिनको परसीव करते हैं, जिनको हम महसूस करते हैं, और उन पे जो हमारी जो रिस्पॉन्स होता है या रिएक्शन होता है, वाओ या हाउ डिस्गस्टिंग या कुछ भी हम रिस्पॉन्स देते हैं, हम दौड़ने लगते हैं, भागने लगते हैं, ऑल दैट इज स्टिमुलस. एंड रिस्पॉन्स, it's nothing to understand in response. Our reaction, our response whatever we do towards whatever activity we do towards these stimulus, that is response. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts in part 1, you can ask in the comment section, or simply DM me on my Instagram, and do like, share and subscribe my channel. I'll be covering more topics in my upcoming videos. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.